The ad's called Now Open, and it's from 2012. It was to advertise the new stores they had opening in Westerstraat, Amsterdam and Netherlands. They've simply used the slogan Now Open, but have a model posing with their legs open. So at a first glance, it seems like the advert's saying that the model's now open for business. However, the smallest text shows the new store openings. Obviously the text is like really small, it's just these bits here. So the ad is mainly focused on the model and her legs being open rather than actually the stores.
So it's a controversial ad campaign because there's obviously a sexual nature behind it, because her legs are wide open obviously. And it objectifies the model by implying her body is open for business, kind of like a prostitute, and like a store. So it shows no respect for women and is really degrading. It's been mocked on websites such as BuzzFeed with the caption, "But what about on Sundays and bank holidays?" So obviously it's kind of so crazy that it's actually been taking kind of the mick out of on other websites. There's another one I think we just put on there, but yeah. So here are a few more risky ones by American Apparel, a few more advertisements. I had to block out boobs. I didn't do it very well, but there are some like little blocks here. But obviously it kind of goes to show that American Apparel aren't afraid of kind of being quite risky, and yeah, these are all banned, and the other one was banned in loads of different places as well, so yeah.
I visited the Carnaby Street store, and they didn't actually have any of their ad campaigns up. They just said about how their clothes are made and when they come from in little posters. But they do use models like porn stars such as Lauren Phoenix and Sacha Grey. And if their customers know that they are porn stars, then it could make them kind of feel a bit more uncomfortable when buying their clothes, because you don't really exactly want to buy the same clothes as them. And also, with a child going into the shop, if their parents are just kind of looking for just a top or something, then they could feel very uncomfortable taking their child into a shop that advertises like that.
Go back.
They archive each of their adverts on their website with the tagline, "Take a look at the unique images that define us." So obviously they really want to go for that sexual look, and they're obviously really proud of it, which is kind of controversial anyway. The Advertising Standards Authority axed a few of their ad campaigns for nudity, and a few more were deemed exploitative for sexualising young women, and most of their ad campaigns are banned in Europe. And then my own sort of like opinion was sort of like that it's really offensive, and to apply that a girl's open for business is just really wrong. And it kind of promotes prostitution, especially because one of the stores is in Amsterdam, where obviously it's like really common prostitution, like the red light district or whatever it's called. Like there's a whole thing to do with it, so it makes it even more wrong because that's sort of normal in their society. And as a big brand, they should like promote the opposite message, like to help women rather than like show them as open for business. And as a girl, it just puts me off shopping there. Like,
Yeah,
that's how they kind of treat women.
Yeah, we all agreed that it, knowing this, it kind of puts us off shopping there, because like the advertisements, even that I've seen in the UK, it's still slightly inappropriate. There's still like a lot of like kind of boobs and nipples out and stuff, and it kind of puts me off. And also in the advertisement, it kind of looks, to me, it looks like she's somewhat kind of either drunk or something. She looks very uncomfortable, and it again like promotes the prostitution kind of thing. She looks very uncomfortable, and she almost looks quite scared in her face. Yeah. That is it.